Next, 25 CUP 62. Zach, you're up. Is this you?
Oh, wait,
Catherine?
no.
You're good. Later, he'll be back.
All right.
This is 25 CUP 0062.
So I just need your name and address.
Oh, Catherine Gomez, Office of Planning, 444 South 5th Street, Louisville, Kentucky, 40202.
You were sworn in earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, please.
A short-term rental on Oleanda Avenue is what we're looking at today. The request is for a conditional use permit to allow short-term rental of a dwelling unit that is not the primary residence of the owner. This is in the R5 zoning district in the traditional neighborhood form district. It does have 4 bedrooms for a maximum of 10 guests. There is on-street parking available in the immediate area, and there is a single-car garage in the rear of the property. There are no short-term rentals approved by a conditional use permit within 600 feet of the subject property. Here's the existing conditions of the site. Here's the zoning map. You can see it's primarily residentially zoned. I would like to point out that on the far right of the property is Churchill Downs. That would be the Churchill Downs parking lot adjacent to that commercial property all the way to the right. Here is the view of the subject property. It has been renovated since then. The applicant provided photos for you that are on in front of you for you to see. If we look down Oleanda Avenue on the east, it'll be facing Churchill Downs or towards Churchill Downs. So here's some neighborhood context for you. And then this would be to the west of Oleanda Avenue towards Taylor Boulevard. Staff finds that it has been adequately justified for approval. There is no 600-foot issue. It meets all applicable standards of the conditional use permit, and there's adequate on-street parking available. Required actions for today is to approve or deny the conditional use permit to allow short-term rental. Any questions for staff?
Thank you.
Yep.
I'd like to ask the applicant to approach the podium. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Name and address, please.
My name is Angelique Fearen. My address is 4517 Stonewind Drive, Louisville, Kentucky, 40272.
Thank you. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give today is the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Please proceed.
Hi, first I want to thank you guys for your time and for having this hearing this afternoon. I am proposing the short-term rental use for my property, non-owner occupied. I recently, I guess, retired from Humana after 19 years as a project manager, and I decided that with some of my retirement money, I was going to buy a property. When I first bought the property was dilapidated. It actually had a family living in the garage that I didn't know, a drug family. It was a baby, a mom, and they even had a dog, and they had moved their beds and everything in my garage. I didn't know that, of course, when I first bought the property. When we went over there to start rehabbing, my husband, he owns a construction company. We had to, of course, call the police and have them evacuated and things. But since then, fast forwarding real quickly, we've done a total rehab. We totally gutted it, rehabbed it from the ground up, new HVAC, new windows, new doors, new electrical, everything is brand new. It does, as Miss Catherine spoke, it does have 4 bedrooms, 2 downstairs, 2 upstairs, and it's just immaculate. I will be the host of the Airbnb. I guess my project management skills will come in quite a bit handy. My husband and I, we have rented several properties through like Airbnb and Vrbo, so we are familiar with kind of the screening process. We're probably going to be following that once we approve. We are wanting to get on those particular sites and going to be following those type of same screening processes as far as getting the approval, making sure the clients are good, standing people. I have I did have a neighborhood meeting. No one showed up, but since we've been renovating, the neighbors, they've just been so supportive. I don't know if you see the pictures, but they've been raving about how it's the best house on the neighborhood now. And so I'm pretty proud of it. So I'm just asking for you guys' consideration and approval.
Could you talk to us about the 2 bedrooms that are in the basement, the egress? How do you get out of those? Are there windows or
Yes,
doors to
ma'am.
the exterior?
It's a single family residence. They're not in the basement. They're on the first floor.
Okay,
So
that's just the
there's,
basement.
yes, ma'am. And it's a front door and a back door, entrance and access from, the back door goes to the backyard, and then it has an alley back there. It has a gate where you can get in and out. And then we put a gate in the front. And we've also built 4 parking spaces in the front of the house also.
Okay.
And then the 2 bedrooms are upstairs.
Okay.
But there's 2 full baths on each floor.
Okay, all right. So you understand the requirements to register the property?
Within 30 days, yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. So make sure you get a copy of the staff report.
Okay.
Are there house rules that will be posted for people who will be staying at the
Correct.
property?
Yes, ma'am. As the previous applicant stated, we will have a binder of the house rules inside, along with the house rules will be placed on the Airbnb sites, Vrbo and Airbnb sites. And then again, if they have any questions, they'll have 24 access where they can call me or whatever, but I will definitely have the house rules posted.
Okay, and maybe you said this and I missed it, but how long would it take you to get to the property in the event there was an emergency?
I'm actually about 11 minutes, miles away, so probably with me driving, probably less than 7, but 11 probably. I'm being honest.
You know this is on the record, right?
Yeah, I've never had a ticket though.
Okay, members, any questions for Ms. Fearen?
Is this your first short-term rental?
I'll be 61 in a couple months, yes.
First one you've rented? Okay, and the same question I asked earlier, you're managing it, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What's your backup plan if you're not in town? Do you have,
My husband has, he owns a construction company. He has a full crew of construction folks. And we've all talked to them, and we have several of those staffs that will be on standby for us for anything that we would need.
all right, thank you.
Any other questions for Ms. Fearen? Thank you.
Thank you.
I had one speaker, thank you. One speaker card for this case. So at this point, I'll close the public hearing. We are in deliberations on 25 CUP 62, short-term rental on Oleanda Avenue. Any discussion? Is anyone ready to make a motion?
Motion, please, Madam Chair.
Please proceed. Mr. Horton.
This is regarding case number 25 CUP 0062. The project name is short-term rental. And this is at 1208 Oleanda Avenue. They're requesting a conditional use permit to allow a short-term rental of a dwelling unit that is not the primary residence of the property owner in an R5 zoning. That's to the Land Development Code of 4.2.63. I make a motion that we approve based on the staff analysis and testimony here and standard of review by the staff. It does comply with all the conditions required for a CUP. Also on item number 3, there's 2 conditions of approval on page 8 of 8.
Here a second.
Second, Ford.
Thank you. It's been properly moved and seconded to approve the conditional use permit for short-term rental on Oleanda Avenue. Roll call, please.
Jan Horton,
Yes.
Peta,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Lewis,
Yes,
Bond.
Yes, the conditional use permit has been approved. Thank you.
You
Next
folks
is
have
20
done a remarkable job. Yeah.
I'm gonna let her have all the credit.
Sure do.
thank